My name is David Shun. This parking spot behind me, I've owned it for 13 years. But for 10 of those years, I couldn't use it because the HOA stole it. They parked their president's Mercedes there every single day and laughed whenever I complained. I bought my condo in 2010, and 3 years later I bought that parking spot for $5,000. I had a signed deed. It was fully mine. For 2 years, everything was fine. Then in 2015, a new HOA board took over. One evening I came home and found the president's Mercedes sitting in my space. I went straight to the HOA office, showed them my deed, and they told me the board had reassigned all parking as common area under new rules. I called lawyers, but they all warned me it would cost more to fight than the spot was worth. So for 10 years, I parked on the street while that Mercedes sat on my property. Last Christmas, my niece, who's in law school, reviewed my documents and found one crucial line in the bylaws. The new rule did not apply to individually deeded properties purchased before 2015. I bought mine in 2013. They had violated their own rules for a decade. I hired a tough lawyer, filed a case, and demanded damages. The HOA tried to settle cheap, but we refused. Within weeks, they folded. The judgment confirmed the spot was legally mine again, and the Mercedes disappeared overnight. But I didn't park there. Instead, I walked across the street to Javier, who ran a taco truck the HOA president's wife constantly reported to the city. I asked him how much he'd pay for a permanent legal spot. He had $50,000 saved. We shook hands, and I sold him the space. The next morning, his taco truck was parked right in that spot, directly across from the HOA office. When the president showed up furious, Javier calmly held up the deed and said it was private property. 3 months later, his taco truck is thriving. The cafe across the street has closed, and I've used that $50,000 to buy a house with no HOA. They stole my spot for 10 years. I sold it for $50,000. Always read the fine print. Sometimes it's worth more than you think.